Hello and welcome to What's on the Shelf. I'm your host Jen and I'm here with Melissa. We're starting up our first episode of Manga Mondays. So would you like to test the sound and see how this is working so far?
Yeah, so hi, I'm Melissa from Dizzy Oddities channel and I'm here to talk about mangas with you, Jen.
Yeah, so we actually are work colleagues as well, so we get to talk manga all the time when we have time to. And my girlfriend Emily is also sitting here with a bunch of cats. and the dog is now deciding to join us as well. Do you want to come sit, Chanel? Come here. No, I guess not. So
Camera
yeah.
shy.
Come here, Chanel. Come here. You're camera shy? No, she probably just wants to go back outside.
Yeah, she's like, let me leave.
So yeah, so we had a couple of topics picked out. Oh, there's a cat.
Hi, cat.
That's Mina. She's one of my oldest. She's just glaring.
She seems to be enjoying the camera. I've seen her the most of all your cats so far.
So yeah, so what got you into manga?
Well, when I was a kid, I did watch Sakura Card Captor and Pokemon, but I didn't know back then that there was a difference between American cartoons and what mangas were.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I fell into Naruto when I was a bit older in elementary school. And that's when I got like, okay, I like these kind of stuff. I want to draw those, I want to see more of those styles, and that's what got me into it.
So do you draw a lot right now?
I don't draw as much as I used to because I'm a bit more busy now, but I did take art classes for a while.
I feel that. So my background, I started really getting into anime and manga with Sailor Moon back in the 90s. And Dragon Ball Z, and then Escaflowne, and then Inuyasha, and it just continued from there. And one of the things that kind of brought me back to manga was actually Promised Neverland. Because yeah, that manga is really good and not what you expect it to be.
I haven't watched that one yet. What brought me back to mangas and anime was my sister really got into My Hero Academia, and she really wanted me to watch it with her. And yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I also come from a creative background. So originally when I was in grade school and high school, I was like, I am going to be an animator. I'm going to be an animator. I will sweat, blood, tears, everything. I will be an animator. Then I got to college and saw what animation was and was like, nope, this isn't going to work for me.
Yeah. I watched tons of like making ofs for animations, and I already knew I don't have the patience for that.
It actually, what killed it for me, not to speak ill of teachers, but it was the teachers for that department that killed it for me. Like, especially when I showed up with an entire portfolio of just anime drawings and like manga styles and different types of styles, and they're like, this isn't art. And I'm like, And then I fell in love with film, and here I am today live streaming.
Yeah. No, art teachers can be kind of weird. I've seen all different kinds of them.
I have two. The thing that really got me for film was just editing. I fell in love with editing. You could find me in the editing rooms at Champlain at like any hour of the night. It got to the point where I was in the editing suites at Champlain so much that the guards used to bring me coffee in the morning. Like, especially, like, if I was pulling an all-nighter for, like, an end of semester or end of quarter, like, project. Because that was just an ongoing thing. Hey, okay. Chanel, shush. Sorry about that. Chanel is... No, now she wants to go outside. What are you looking for? There we go. So yeah, so that's what brought me back to manga and stuff like that, was Promised Neverland. I mean, I never really lost touch with manga. I have a huge collection of it.
Yeah.
I just haven't been reading more recent stuff. So...
Well, for a while, I didn't have the time. I was still reading them, but I wasn't watching anime as much as I used to. I just couldn't find the time for it.
No, I completely agree. Time is is as an adult not as as free as one would wish.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna double check real quick because it looks like Facebook has finally notified me that we are live. I think, or not, because I would like to try and see if we have any comments so far, but I can't find it anywhere. Okay.
I know mine works on YouTube, but I can't see yours either.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try and click on another section to see if I can find our stream. Or I might just have to leave it for now because my computer might crash. Because poor little Ruby is on her last legs. I name all my technology. So Ruby's my laptop. Dante is my camera right now, accompanied by Bobby on mic. So yeah. So what have you been reading recently, or in the past couple of months?
Well, I just read one today that I had been curious about for a while. It's called The Sorcerer King of Destruction and the Golem of the Barbarian Queen.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen that one. It was pretty new at the store.
I have not seen or heard of this at this point in time.
It was really... I think we got it like maybe, a week or two ago?
Okay.
And I thought the art style was really pretty. And it's basically a guy who gets summoned into a world to become the Demon King. The Sorcerer King, sorry. But he's kind of useless. He has super strong powers, but no desires for destruction.
Okay.
So his goal is not happening. And his first task that he decides to do is summon a golem who acts all cute and stuff, but he keeps calling him a guy and eventually transforms into a girl.
Oh.
And from what I get, this is going to be the golem of the Barbarian Queen. We get a little bit of a sneak peek at the beginning of that she's going to be super, super strong, and he's just going to be kind of in the background being amazed.
All right.
Really good. I've only read one so far, but I really liked it.
So I caught up on... I actually have a pile of manga here. I caught up on Cutie and the Beast.
I didn't read the second one yet.
I will not spoil anything. But this is such a cute little manga. Like, it's slice of life. And it's just really, really adorable. So essentially, just a little, bit of background for people who are watching. So she's a huge fan of him. He's a pro wrestler. And essentially they start talking through Twitter and actually meet. And then things move from there. But it's super adorable. Highly recommend. 9 out of 10. I really can't wait to see what ends up happening in book 3. But I'm not used to buying manga from 7 Seas. They were not a thing during my youth. So, seeing all these new publishers hitting America and Canada and that, it's been really interesting because when I was growing up in the 90s, there was, maybe 2 people translating, and you were really lucky if you got, the next volume within, 6 months to a year of the original, comic coming out, or the manga coming out.
And now it's pretty quick. It's only a couple of months and it's out.
Yeah, exactly. So what was another one that you ended up reading?
Well, I just noticed, by the way, Golem of the Barbarian Queen is also 7 Seas. And honestly, I keep seeing things from them that I had never heard about that I really enjoy.
No, the two that I've been seeing the most publisher-wise for English mangas anyways has been 7 Seas and Yen Press. Because you don't see... Well, there's Shoujo Jump, too. And a Shoujo Beat, and that, if you're into that genre. But I'm mostly slice of life at this point. I mean, I get a good action one. There was another one that was really good, but what was your next read? It looks like Discord decided to take a moment, and we lost the feed. Because Discord is wonderful that way.
Apparently.
Oh. Yep, I'm gonna have to reboot, so we'll be right back after this small pause. Or my Oh, there we go. Discord came back.
No, it's dead.
No, it's coming back.
It's coming back?
It's coming back. Tactical difficulties.
I cannot tell if you're live.
No, I'm still live.
Okay. I do not see it on Facebook.
I don't know. If not, then it's not a big deal.
Okay.
There we go. We're back.
We are back.
Woohoo! Technical difficulties. Because
They happen.
It's not a Monday without technical difficulties. So yes, you were telling us about your second manga.
Yeah, Shikimori is not just a cutie. Did you read that?
I have not. Have you, Emily?
No, wait, what is that? Shikimori?
So,
No.
this is like, Shikimori is not just a cutie.
No.
Alright, so it's basically about a young couple, and it's a slice of life, cute story, and except this time around, you don't have the guy saving the girl, she's always saving his butt, because he's the clumsiest guy in the world. And he has the worst luck possible, and she's always just running in and saving his butt. And it's really, really cute, and I really liked it.
It sounds...
This is one that I think you should read.
I will definitely add it to the list of ongoing things I need to read at some point in time. So I'm horrible at pronouncing names, so I'm just going to show the book at this point.
Yeah, go ahead. Maybe I can help.
So this was the second one I ended up reading.
Twilight Bound Hanako-kun?
Yes. This was so well done.
I haven't read it yet.
It's super, so the concept is essentially this girl, in, the first couple of pages, she walks into the, her school has these 7 mysteries, and each one is kind of like a gateway into, the supernatural and so on. So she's told that if she goes and asks this ghost for a wish, she'll get it granted. And so she ends up going, and the story continues from there. But it's super well done, and I know that there's, at least 9 volumes out. I don't know how long the manga is going to be in total, but definitely a read. Oh, Emily just brought out her pile. I guess Emily is joining for Manga Monday.
I guess I am.
So, come closer.
Yeah. Okay, here.
So this is Emily. So Emily, do you want to do your pick or your 2 picks? Because we've already gone through 2 mangas.
Yeah, so when I started getting into animes and mangas, my very first anime was Inuyasha.
Yes.
But then I didn't get into mangas until much later on. And I'm not sure if it was, I think it was Gantz or maybe Berserk. That
Oh my
I
God,
was,
Berserk!
Yes.
Wow! Oh!
That it's just you watch the anime and then it comes to an end and it's not over yet, and you want to know what's happening next. So then you get into the manga, but then you start from the beginning. You see the difference between the manga version and the anime version. But in terms of mangas that I actually bought and stuff, I think one of the first one was actually Ghost in the Shell, because I'm a big fan of sci-fi, so for me it was definitely a huge influence, because it was one of the source for the Matrix.
Yeah.
Right, and so much of the good sci-fi concepts of human soul and consciousness and all that stuff is in it, and just love that. Okay, I have to go get the door.
Yeah, the puppy is asking to come in, so we might get assaulted. This little one over here is Bridget.
Hi, Bridget.
Oh, Chanel. Oh, whoa! What are you doing? You're wet. Are you gonna sit back down there? Are you coming back up here? Okay, she's coming to snuggle now. So come closer again.
Yeah.
So Ghost in the Shell, Matrix. concept of souls.
Yeah, it was just very, very interesting.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Sorry, Siri, we don't need your
It's
input.
He's silly again.
She wants to be a part of this discussion.
It's a him on my side. It's a British Siri.
Right. After that, I don't know. I got. I don't know in which order I got these. So at some point I did get the Rurouni Kenshin.
That's a really good manga and anime. I have all of it. All 27 or 29 volumes.
Okay, I'm not sure if I have all of it. I think I'm missing the ending. And there was also, I don't know if I should show this on camera though.
No, I don't think so.
No.
It's more of an adult themed one.
Yeah, it's mature content. There's no sex in it. It's not 18 plus, but it is mature. There's some implied stuff. But yeah.
Well, you can get the title.
So that's Sundome. And it's
I don't know this one.
it's a very nice love story, to be honest. Like it start off as kind of like there's this club of boys who are into UFOs and paranormal activities, and then there's this girl who joins the club, and like it's a club of total loser guys, and then this girl joins in, and then we're like what the fuck, what are we doing with this? But then like they really form a huge friendship, and like actually another girl ends up joining, and there's a very cute love story going on, and the ending is sad though, but it's good, but it's a bit of a tearjerker.
Most good mangas are tearjerkers.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my third book for this month was Golden Sheep. It's 3 volumes long, so it's fairly short, but it was so sweet. Essentially, this girl leaves her hometown when she's young and ends up coming back and seeing that everything's completely different. And the story picks up from when they were teenagers instead of kids. And it revolves around like these 2 girls and these 2 guys that essentially made a pact when they were younger to go and dig up like their time capsule underneath the Golden Sheep, which is in like their hometown. And it continues from there, and it gets very exciting and dramatic and is a tearjerker at the end. But highly recommend. It's only 3 volumes, which is, if you need a budget manga, that's your budget manga.
The art looks pretty.
Oh yeah, it's very well done. Like, let me see if I can get one of those big sweeping moments. Like,
Oh yeah, it looks nice.
like it's super sweet and everything like that. So what was your third pick for this month?
Well, you mentioned a more mature book earlier, so I'm gonna add one too. It's not, it's not an 18 plus again, but it does imply some stuff, and it doesn't picture it, but your brain goes there. And it's called The Elder Sister-like One. So it's a little guy who accidentally summons a demon, and he asks her if she's an angel, which she just laughs at him. And then he asks her to be his older sister. And she doesn't know how to human at all. So she's like, okay, I'm going to cook you a placenta for dinner because that's normal for her. So yeah, it's just it's a big comedy and it's really sweet.
Okay.
But it's kind of weird because she is a demon, so there's weird stuff. But yeah, I liked it a lot. I think it's very funny.
Awesome. Did you have a third one you wanted to add to the pile?
I don't know. I brought a couple of mangas. I just don't know which one to choose. But okay, I don't know. Maybe Bastard. So, and actually, this one's pretty much hard to find. It's very much out of print. But it's I fell in love with this because there was a music video that was very well done with it. And
You mean an AMV?
AMV, yes.
Because no one calls them that anymore.
Sorry, I had a blank, and it's this story about this super powerful mage who reincarnated, and there's tons of metal reference in it.
Okay.
Like all the spell names that they cast, because in Magic they're all names of songs, of metal songs.
Oh wow!
And,
So it's kind of a little heavy metal.
Yeah. It's very cool. It's kind of like geeky, nerdy about music, but it's very like 80s style. Like let's see, like characters with the long hair, and but it's very good, and the art also gets really good at some point. Like they get into some Gothic architecture and very beautiful decors.
Awesome. Well, I think that kind of wraps up this episode. Do you have anything else you wanted to add, Melissa?
Well, we can read more and talk about more books next month.
That is true. This is going to be, we're going to try and do this every first Monday of the month. And compile a list of stuff we've read, maybe stuff we would suggest not reading. Really depends on what we're reading, I guess. So it was so great to have you on here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, because yay, computers.
Well, thank you for making this with me. It's fun. I like it.
Yeah, for sure. I hope we can do some other stuff like this in the future as well for other projects. Kitty in the background again.
Oh, I got a blue eye shot there.
So, I guess that's it for the first episode. So thanks for joining, and we'll catch you guys next time at the table. Bye.
Bye.